So sometimes we can tell ourselves that we are alone. And it can feel very unpleasant. But we never really are alone. Like, it doesn't take long usually for you to see another person. So even if you're out in no man's land, eventually, sooner or later, you're always gonna see someone. There's always someone around. So you're not really alone. You can feel alone. But if you take a look, you can always see people around you. You can maybe even have animals around you. And the feeling of being alone is something that not only you experience, but shows that you're not really alone in the feeling either. Other people feel that way too, which shows that you're not really alone. I think the more we have a certain perspective of how we see the world, and the more we see other people who do not align with that kind of perspective, the more we can feel alone, because we see others who do not have the same view on the world, and that can make us feel alone. On the other side, there are other people that have the same kind of view and perspective on the world. So in reality, you're not really alone in there either. It's just that they are maybe in different kind of groups, forums, different kind of areas or places that just not the regular person that you meet on the street. But they exist too, people with the same worldview. It's just a question to where they are. Then also just talking about it helps. So like, even if other people do not agree with what your worldview is, what you see, it helps to just speak and say what you think. So to express yourself, express how you feel, what you think. And whether or not other people agree with it is another thing, but at least I think doing that helps too. Because at least then, like, people can, whether or not they agree with it is a secondary thing, but at least they can see, like, oh, okay, so you believe this, you feel this way, and yeah, they can at least acknowledge those things, even if they don't agree on the perspective that you have, which can also help not feeling as alone. It's a belief that we have. It's not really true. Like, you can be right next to a person and you're not really alone, but it comes with a feeling oftentimes because we have a certain worldview and we expect other people to have the same worldview, and if they don't, well, then we automatically feel alone and separated from others. We could also look at different things. So like, even if we don't agree, or the people around you do not have the same worldview, I'm sure there are other things that could be agreed on, that both you and other people enjoy. It might be a little bit more surface talk, small talk, but there can be interests that cross. So, or like even emotions. We can like something in other people, emotion-wise, that we like within ourselves. So even if the worldview is not the same, everyone enjoys a pleasant person around, everyone enjoys a smile. So those are common things that we can look at, and how we can carry ourselves too, that are enjoyable for you and other people, or what you also enjoy in other people. So those are some things to think about or take a look at. And these are my thoughts to feeling alone or being alone. and I'll see you in the next video.